Despite what a lot of early theories suggested, there's not that much to the lore behind Phone Guy outside of his death. He's basically just a typical Fazbear employee. We know he was there from the start of Freddy's history, as he was there when the Springlock suits were still in use and put out of commission in 1985, the same year when the missing children incident happened. Since the Springlock suits are not yet out of commission in FNAF 4, the FNAF 3 phone calls must have happened after the FNAF 4 minigames. In those FNAF 3 phone calls, the animatronics are explained to be put out of commission and the Spring Bonnie suit is reported to start moving after that, indicating the missing children incident happened after the Springlock suits were put out of commission and therefore after the Bite of 83. Both Into the Pit and the Silver Eyes trilogy have the missing children incident set in 1985, so since in the games it happens post 1983, we can safely assume it is in 85 in the game's timeline as well, and by extension so are the FNAF 3 phone calls. Phone Guy works for Fazbear Entertainment from pretty early on. He knows how Springlock suits work as well, usually being the one to train new employees to use them. Once the Springlocks were decommissioned, however, he kept his job of training new employees, but he trained them for different things. As we see in FNAF 2, he trains new security guards. He's also very capable of being a security guard himself, of course, filling in when there's no one left to do it. He explains on night 6 of FNAF 2 that when Freddy's opens again, he'd take the night shift, and in FNAF 1, he is retiring as the security guard. I should also mention that there is a theory out there that Fritz Smith from FNAF 2 actually is Phone Guy, since he says that he'll take the night shift when Freddy's opens again, and then there's a new guard on night 7, and also since the guard training tape in the FNAF movie has the name Fritz on it, which is then replaced by the name Mike, indicating the previous security guard was named Fritz, which would be likely to be the guard that worked before Mike, the Phone Guy equivalent for the movie who we saw die at the beginning of it. However, in the movie novel, it's actually revealed that this guard is not named Fritz, but rather Bob, so that goes against the theory. This theory also doesn't take into account the fact that Fritz in FNAF 2 gets fired, meaning there's no way for Phone Guy to be in FNAF 1, not to mention that contradicts what he actually says. He claims that he'd take the night shift when Freddy's opens again. On night 7, Freddy's is not open again, it's still closed. Phone Guy is simply referring to when the FNAF 1 location opens. Unfortunately for him though, when Phone Guy is about to retire as security guard, he is jumped by the animatronics. We hear Foxy banging on his left door on the night 4 phone call, and we also hear stuff like Freddy's music box, the moaning of Chica and Bonnie, and a jump scare scream marking his death. However, while he was clearly jumped by all the animatronics, he wasn't killed by all of them at the same time. You wouldn't believe the amount of comments on my YouTube short on this topic that said stuff like, he was killed by all of them, or he was jumped. He very clearly was jumped, but there's still just one specific animatronic that actually killed him. But which one? Well, we can immediately cross off Foxy and Bonnie. Foxy is banging on the door, and he and Bonnie only come from the left. That means that this door is closed, so neither of them could have reached Phone Guy. This, by extension, also rules out Freddy, because Freddy only attacks when he is at the right door, or in the left door when the power goes out. Since the door is closed, we know the power is still on, and there's no indication that the power goes out, especially since there's actually a sound in the game when the power does go out, and we don't hear that in the phone call. But despite this, we still hear Freddy's music. There's only 2 instances in the game where Freddy plays his music. One when the power is out, which as I just said is not the case here, and when he is in the kitchen, placing him too far away to be the culprit. From here, things get more difficult. The only 2 animatronics left that could have been responsible are Chica and Golden Freddy, and there's some for both sides. For one, we hear the groaning that Bonnie and Chica make right before they kill you, and since it couldn't have been Bonnie since that door is closed, that groan must have been from Chica. However, right after that, we hear the jump scare scream of Golden Freddy, indicating that he killed Phone Guy instead of Chica. This is where the main debate is. The normal FNAF 1 jump scare scream and the Golden Freddy jump scare scream are actually the same sound effect. Golden Freddy's is just slowed down, so Chica probably could have made that sound. However, it would be weird since the slowed down sound effect is always specific to Golden Freddy in the game. It's possible Chica can make the sound, it just doesn't make as much sense to me. Some people believe that Golden Freddy is just a hallucination in FNAF 1, but that's not true at all. At the time of FNAF 1, I can understand why people would have believed that, but Golden Freddy is now shown to be real, so he's very much on the table. Since in the game, Chica kills you right after she makes the groaning sound, it wouldn't be illogical for her to have killed Phone Guy right after she made it in the phone call. However, the Golden Freddy jump scare indicates it was him. It could honestly go either way. It's kinda less special if it was Chica just because Golden Freddy is a more important character, but also if it was Chica, it makes her slightly more meaningful to FNAF 1. Personally, because the slowed down jump scare scream is more exclusive to Golden Freddy, I think he probably is the one who killed Phone Guy, but again, it very well could have been Chica. But hey, maybe we'll find out in the week before. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think the phone guy was killed by Chica or by Golden Freddy? Or do you think in some way a different character did it? Let me know in the comments what you think, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to, and stay tuned for my upcoming theory going over a bunch of stuff that happens in the first FNAF game using information that we had back then and stuff we know nowadays. That'll be a sort of follow-up to this video. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Bye guys!